Okay, I'm back today. I hope I look better today because when I looked at yesterday's video, oh my God, I looked so bad I freaked out. Anyway, I just wanted to check in. I am in a place called Drums, Pennsylvania. I don't know where that name came from. I may have to look it up. But I wanted to be sure that everyone knew why I was doing this, why I'm doing this trip. Because everyone said, oh, have a great time, and I hope I do. But this is not about having a great time. It's about healing, because since Sammy, my granddaughter, passed away almost 4 months ago, and my great-grandson is now in Florida, where he was once a day-to-day part of my life. It's like someone tore your heart out, you know? And so every day I would wake up in the morning and be in sadness, and go to bed at night and be in sadness, and live the best I knew how, and practice the unity teachings the best way I know how. And one of the things that I know that's real important is that you can't you can't keep holding negative thoughts and grief, because it will eventually manifest in your life. And so I don't want to manifest that, so I knew that I had to do something to completely change my environment. I look at it like if you had a broken arm, you'd put a cast on a broken arm. And so I'm kind of like putting a cast on my heart so I can heal it. Because, we've all heard about how people will have a life tragedy or a big thing happen, and then they come down with some kind of disease and they die. Well, I don't want to die. I got a long life ahead of me. I want it to be good and wonderful. And so that's why I'm doing this trip. This it's not just about fun. It's about connecting with people I love and telling them that I love them, and hearing them say that they love me, and maybe get some healing hugs. So I had to get completely out of the environment, because at home, everywhere I looked was a reminder. It might have been one of Tristan's toys, or it might have been, a picture of Sammy or whatever. So the size of the size of what you have to do to heal it. And that's not just about grief. It's about anger. It's about whatever you got going on in your life. So that's what this is about. This is a healing journey. And my goal is that when I'm done and when I come back, you're going to say, wow, you're so different. You're so, so much more. You look better. You're so up and whatever. So why did I do Route 66? This is important. First of all, the government said that they were going to take the funding away that was designated for the restoration of Route 66. And that just was horrified me. And I've always wanted to do 66, so I said, well, maybe that's something that I would do. And I thought about the expense, and I said, that's kind of expensive, but I'm doing this on a shoestring. And I had some money set aside, and I figured, what's better to do with the money I set aside for something, And so I figured, rather than winding up giving my money to doctors or something, I want to do something. I also want to, if you imagine a calendar, if you took a calendar, one with all the blanks, and you colored in different colors for what each day was like. Like if it was a day full of love, then you'd color it pink, or if you were angry, you might color it red. Well, for me, my days have been colored in black and gray with maybe a little highlight of pink, here and there, doing my best. So much to be grateful for, I really do, but this was kind of like overwhelming it. So what I want to do is wind up that my days are going to be colored in orange and the pink and purple and all kinds of fun things like that. So As I go along, I am not, like I say, I am in Drums, Pennsylvania today. I hope to make it to Toledo and somewhere around there and spend the night. I'm figuring, 200 to 400 miles a day should do it. And oh, doggone it, I went out to the car to get my rock for the day, and I forgot it. I left the campground with a a bag of rocks that my sister and her family and the girls from Girls Weekend painted and decoupaged and sealed, and they're called roaming rocks. So you take the rock and you leave it somewhere, and someone finds it, and on the bottom it has the Facebook page for GVC Roaming Rocks. You can check that out. So my hope is that I go cross country and I leave a rock a day, that someone will find it and go to the page, and so our little energy will, hey Tanya, energy will go all over the place. So I think that's pretty exciting. So I also want to kind of, if any of you guys have thought about doing Route 66, I want to kind of have you come along with me price-wise. I'll tell you what I'm spending, because you have to know I'm doing this on a shoestring. And so I filled my tank when I left Moodish yesterday, and when I got here tonight, at Motel 6, keep the light on for you. When I got here tonight, I put in $20 and 19 and change. So far, it's cost me $20 in gas, and I bought a bag of chips. I brought all this food with me, so that I would have things without having to eat out all the time at economy. But I saw this bag of dark brown russet chips, and I'm sorry, I couldn't pass it, so I bought it. It was $1. And then my room for last night, including a tip, was like $68. So I'll keep you apprised of what I spend. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I took and what I didn't take. I didn't take a hairdryer because I don't think I need one, and I forgot my comb. Somewhere along the way, I lost my comb. So I don't have the comb. But anyway, at least I don't look as bad as yesterday. Dear God, I apologize to that. I've been apologizing to myself all day for how I looked in yesterday's video. So as I go along, I love seeing all your names come up, and thank you for that. And if you have any questions about anything I saw or what I'm doing or whatever, I will keep you appraised. So tomorrow morning, sometime, maybe around this time, I'll be able to post again. I love you for joining me on this, and I do ask that you continue in prayer for my safety and my healing and for a happy return. So God bless you all, and know with me that the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us, that wherever we are, God is, and all is well. God bless you. Thank you for joining me on the journey. Have a great day. Bye.